Blood is a bodily fluid which helps in delivering the necessary substances such as oxygen to the cells and removes the metabolic waste product away from the cells. This blood has two parts, namely the plasma and the serum. The plasma will contain the blood cells such as RBC, WBC and platelets. The serum contains the antibodies. RBC are the cells which carry the surface antigen. They play a major role in blood group determination. They contain the hemoglobin which gives the red color of the blood. WBC are the cells which play a major role in our body's immunity. Platelets are the cells which are responsible for the clotting of the blood. This method of blood group determination was given by Karl Landsteiner. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for Medicine in the year 1928. Principle: it is based on the agglutination reaction between the surface antigen of RBC and the added antibodies. In this, we can observe that a person with blood group A has surface antigen A and anti-B antibody. Blood group B has B antigen and anti-A antibody. Blood group AB has both A and B antigens and no antibody. Blood group O has no antigen but has both the antibodies. Hence, AB is regarded as the universal recipient and type O is regarded as the universal donor. Rh factor is the second most important classification of blood grouping. It is based on the presence or absence of D antigen. The presence of D antigen is Rh positive, its absence is Rh negative. Procedure: the materials required are glass slides, antibody A, antibody B, antibody D, sterilized needles, 70% ethanol, tissue paper, cotton roll, and a pair of gloves. Sterilize the finger of the person whose blood group has to be determined with 70% ethanol. Now, give a gentle prick with the help of the sterilized needles. Place 3 drops of blood on 3 different glass slides. Add antibody A, antibody B, and antibody D onto the respective glass slides and wait for the agglutination reaction to take place. Mix them well with the help of the pipette tips. This would result in the clumping of the cells. Results: in this, A has shown agglutination, B has shown no agglutination, and D has shown agglutination, hence it's A positive. B and D has shown agglutination, A has shown no agglutination, hence it is B positive. A and B has shown no agglutination, D has shown agglutination, hence it is O positive. For subgrouping, we have to use additional 2 antibodies as antibody A1 and antibody B1. The above mentioned procedure has to be repeated in the same way. In this, we can observe that A, B and D has shown agglutination, hence it is AB positive. A1 has also shown agglutination, hence it is A1B positive.